Hello there, Kyle Katarn here, and it is Wednesday, my droids. Let's read some Star Wars comics. Welcome to Comics with Katarn, where I do a live reading of the brand new Star Wars comics released that week. We've got two excellent issues this week. I've really been excited for this. Hidden Empire, issue number 5, and then Star Wars, issue number 33. Let's go. Zach Taft, how you doing, man? I'm glad you made it. Yeah, this is the 5th and final issue of Star Wars Hidden Empire. The galaxy-shattering conclusion to the Crimson Dawn saga. Is Qi'ra gonna get her hands dirty yet again? She hasn't done a whole lot of fighting. She does a whole lot of, speech giving, which is also a useful thing to do. She's more of like an organizer. But she has gone hand-to-hand with Vader before. It happened during the auction of Han Solo, using Teras Kazi. It's such a cool throwback. Oh my goodness, that was louder than I thought it was going to be. Droid Herder coming in clutch with the gifts. Awesome, thanks, man. I think everybody appreciates it. Oh my god, Palpatine looks terrified. Look at this, he's on the ground. No way. Qi'ra gets this close? That's cool. Yes, thank you, thank you. Before we go any further, I should say shout out to Brian Ward for this awesome new overlay that I've got here for Comics with Katarn, and all of the other streaming in general, actually. Channel just got a big facelift, so thank you, Brian. Looking great in here. Actually, I'm gonna add his social handle in the description of the video for those of you watching on YouTube, so that if you guys want, he can make some graphics for you too. Star Wars Hidden Empire. The galaxy-shattering conclusion to the Crimson Dawn saga. I really can't wait to see what series of events leads to Palpatine on the goddamn ground like this. The only thing that's ever brought him close to this was Jedi Master Yoda in Revenge of the Sith. Fermata Cage, perhaps? Let's find out. Star Wars Hidden Empire, Part 5. A Maxine. Dreaming of a freer galaxy, Lady Qi'ra and her organization Crimson Dawn have waged a secret war against the Empire. Qi'ra acquired a means of prevailing against the Sith in the Fermata Cage, an artifact that supposedly suspended an ancient Sith Lord in time. Qi'ra tasked the Archivist with unleashing the Sith against the Emperor and activated her operatives across the galaxy to serve as a smokescreen. The Emperor retaliated against Crimson Dawn, forcing Qi'ra to her stronghold, Dawnfall, where a Crimson Dawn fleet prepares to strike against the Empire. Sensing a disturbance in the Force, Emperor Palpatine and Darth Vader have made their way to the Amaxine station to see the Fermata Cage for themselves and are greeted by an onslaught of Crimson Dawn soldiers. Let's fucking go. Written by Charles Soule, art by Stephen Cummings. Let's do this. Xfinity YouTube, how you doing? You got here just in time for the good stuff. The Amaxine Station. Look at them just wrecking. This galaxy is vast, Lord Vader. I must rule it from a distance, through proxies, promises, and threats. It is rare that I am able to take a direct hand against my enemies. Those tasks I have left largely to you. I must confess. Whenever it's A-I-E-E-E like this, it's a Wilhelm scream. That's canon. I love it. I've missed this. I bet he has. Sadist. Squads 2 and 3, switch to melee weapons. They keep throwing our blaster shots back at us. We'll have to get in there and mix it up. Squads 1 and 4, keep shooting. Take out their escorts. Have you ever encountered a Jedi Knight before, sir? Alright. In they go with the electrified weapons. How delightful. Just lightning. This is great. I've done it, Qi'ra. The Fermata Cage. It's going to open. Good, Archivist. Vader and Palpatine are on their way. I'm aware, Qi'ra. They're almost here. I need to leave. I don't intend to be caught between the Fermata cage and 2 Sith Lords. Of course, Archivist. Make your escape. You have played your part incredibly well. My soldiers will hold off Vader and Palpatine long enough for the cage to open, and if they can't, someone else is on the way.
Stop toying with him, Lord Vader. It is beneath you.
Yes, my master. Just impales him. This is great. Like, you just got finished talking about how much you've missed this and how you're relishing it, and then you're like, Vader, stop playing around. Hypocrite.
Can you sense it, my friend? The Fermata cage. It is opening. Whatever it holds will be incredibly powerful, whether an ancient Sith, as Qi'ra claims, or something else. The Fermata cage was never used lightly. Let us go, Lord Vader, and see what awaits us.
Oh, yes!
What awaits you, Sith, is the spark eternal.
Amazing. I had almost forgotten.
I know everything Aphra knows. Her memories, her fears. She's terrified of you. The Dark Lords of the Sith. In her mind, you are demons. But here, in reality, I see you are merely men. This person is known to me, Lord Vader. An associate of yours, as I recall. In a fashion, she is changed, inhabited.
Inhabited, possessed.
Deal with it and join me at the Fermata cage. Something is coming, my friend. I can sense it. I would have you at my side.
Oh man, how is this? My mind is racing. I'm like, how's this going to play out?
Lady Qi'ra reached out to me. Told me you and your master would be here. Such a unique opportunity. I couldn't pass it up. Do you like my weapon, Lord Vader? It's called the Null Blade, an artifact of the Ascendant. Would you like to know what it can do? I can tell you in 4 words.
Gonna fuck you up, right?
It.
Oh, another big page.
It makes you weak.
Oh! Never did I think in a canon comic I'd see Dr. Aphra disarm Vader. I know it's not technically Aphra, but still.
You see, no. I do not.
What? He's like force pushing the spark eternal out of Aphra? Is that even possible? This is like the dark side equivalent of Gandalf performing an exorcism on Theoden King and getting Saruman to like skid across the floor. Like, cause Gandalf was just that virtuous and just that full of the light, and Vader's just so fucking full of the dark side that he can, wow, that's cool.
Weak.
Holy shit. He just force pushed it out. Like, what? Oh my god. I mean, hokey weapons and ancient tricks, right? Versus the actual Force. All the Ascendants ever wanted was to be able to replicate a shadow of what the actual Force can do. And then here comes Vader, the chosen one, the powerhouse of the Force. And he's just like, just be gone. That was amazing. That was really good. No. No!
Ah! You cannot hide from me, Aphra.
You sure you want to worry about me, Vader? Better hurry, Vader. Seems like Palpy's up to something in there.
Yes! Yes!
Oh my god. The Fermata cage.
Lord Vader, come to me, my friend. Stand by my side. The Fermata cage opens at last after untold millennia. And here we stand, the Dark Lords of the Sith, ready to face whatever power was locked away inside. We will know, Lord Vader.
God, it's so brilliant with like this like pink and purple light. This panel especially, like, yeah. And the fact that they're wearing all black too, so like the shadows and the highlights look extra, just like they pop.
And we will triumph.
Amazing. I really don't know what to expect as to like the contents of the Fermata cage. Tink, 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 tink. It's gonna blow up, isn't it? It worked, Qi'ra. I can see everything. Oh, the massive battle.
I sense nothing, Lord Vader. This is not an artifact of the Sith, or connected to the Force in any way.
The cage is open, and Vader and the Emperor are right there. I see, Archivist. That means there's only one thing left to do. Is that blast on the side of the planet, is that coming from the Fermata cage? Wow. That is massive. And Vader and Palpatine are literally standing like at the epicenter of that. That's crazy. There's only one thing left to do. Win.
The woman lied, which means this is a trap.
Oh, last second force bubble. Oh man, this panel. Palpatine looks afraid. Hell, even Vader's helmet face looks afraid. Can you see that? How did they do that? What did they change about like the geometry of the helmet? He looks scared, like in his expression somehow. That's brilliant. That's really brilliant. It's not every day you see Palpatine like get thrown. This is cool. Oh my god, Zach, if it was Emperor Valkorion comes out of the Fermata cage, I don't even know how that would what that would look like. It would go down though. Yes. Yes. The Fermata cage closed around Palpatine and Vader. They're time locked, just as I theorized. We did it. We're not done yet, Sava-san. Seal the Fermata cage so the Sith will be trapped inside forever. We can go in, retrieve the artifact, and throw it into a star. Yes, of course. And throw it into a star. I wonder if that's a reference to the Jedi Search trilogy by Kevin J. Anderson with the Sun Crusher. A weapon too powerful, so they end up casting it into a star. The Night Buzzard. Transport of the Knights of Ren. Nothing can stop us now. Yeah, you say that, but... Whoa. This is a lot. What do you see, Ren? Vader. Palpatine. Looks like they've run into a little trouble. Qi'ra's actually gotten pretty far with her little plan. Who'd have thought? But let me ask you all a question. Qi'ra's winning, sure. But do you think she'll keep winning? Palpatine's a Sith Lord. We all know what that means. I bet the Emperor finds a way out of this. Today, tomorrow, someday. When he does, he'll kill Qi'ra first. But who's next? Have to figure he'll be gunning for the scrappy band of Darksiders stupid enough to run a heist on Vader's castle. I love that issue. It was so much fun. We trusted Qi'ra, put ourselves in her hands, and she treated us like disposable idiots. She made us into enemies of the Sith. We owe her nothing. Our only chance now is to turn that around. if the Sith see the Knights of Ren as their enemies. Let's show them we're their friends. Enter the Night Buzzard. What the hell kind of precise shooting is that? They're in orbit and they managed to hit the cage like through the shell. Oh, wow. What's that gonna do? They're just adding unexpected energy to it is all that's gonna do. Oh, damn. Shockwave, and is it only hitting the Crimson Dawn ships? How's that possible? I don't see any ties getting hit in the wave. The SSD is fine.
Oh, qi'ra. So close, and yet so far.
No! Alright. All Crimson Dawn's forces, I have failed you. Scatter, flee, find new lives. We are lost. Just like that? That's the end of Crimson Dawn? I mean, damn, you guys got close. You got super close. But how could they succeed? They can't succeed because of where we are on the timeline. Still, that's epic. Oh, so many lives lost, Qi'ra, because of your crusade against the Sith. Crimson Dawn forces are nearly annihilated, Admiral Piet. Very good. Continue the action. No survivors. Goodbye. Good luck. And she ditches? Of course she ditches. She's going to survive this.
I sense. As do I. When the Fermata cage collapsed, there was a great rending in the Force. Even now, it ripples through the galaxy. My grip on the Force feels tenuous. We were trapped. Somehow, we were freed.
The spark eternal. Nice.
It was not my doing. Was it yours, my master? No, that would be us.
Oh, and you... Okay, here we go. Is it going to be enough, though, for Palpatine to redeem them?
You, the Knights of Ren, petty thieves who think your actions here might earn my mercy.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty much the idea, yeah.
You were mistaken.
Ah! Yeah, I was going to say, Palpatine's not huge on forgiving people. Ah!
Now what is left of you shall serve me. I am sure we will be able to put you to excellent use. Come, Lord Vader. Enough of these small matters.
Huh. Talking trash. Like these are small matters. You were straight, like, scared for your life not 20 minutes ago. He really didn't know how he was going to get out of that cage. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the Knights of Ren, like, they may... Christian Slater makes a really good point. Eventually, Palpatine would find a way out of there, and then you'd all have to pay the price. But Qi'ra's plan was solid, though. Take the artifact, lob it into the sun. How could he possibly come back from that? You know? Cataract Base. Cordelia, I wish you did not have to play this message, but I suspected it was more likely than not. For one reason or another, I am gone, but you remain and I will not leave you empty-handed. For you, I have 3 gifts. You may be asking yourself why, even before you hear what they are. The reason is simple. You are me, Cordelia. Brought into the criminal syndicates at a very young age, heir to great power. From a certain perspective, trapped. You are me. My first gift you already received. Knowledge. I brought you to me to sit at my side and see firsthand the choices that must be made to live this life. I hope you've paid attention. The second, resources. All the credits remaining in my Crimson Dawn accounts are now yours. The necessary details are encoded on this disk. That's pretty baller. Well, I don't know how much she really had left. She spent pretty much everything she had, right? Trying to muster the war effort. No, I'm sure there's still wealth in there. With them, you received the third gift. The ability to live as you see fit. The third gift is choice, Cordelia. The one I was never given. I do not know if I won or lost. It's possible I failed to free the galaxy from the Sith. I could never free myself either. Not with a whole lifetime to do it. But now I know, one way or another, I've freed you. It's touching. It's like the one truly altruistic thing that Qi'ra has done, I think. Years later, after the fall. Crimson Dawn was torn to shreds. Kira's hidden empire was gone. I never heard from her again. I presume the Empire or one of its remnants found her eventually. She came so close, and yet she failed. I've spent much time considering the reason. I think it all happened because with Kira's power, all her skill, all her influence, all the strong, loyal people she gathered to her, she held herself apart. She never trusted. She never had faith. Or to say it another way, she was alone. Interesting. Even though she amassed such a force around her, she was still very much alone in a different way. Okay, final guesses on who these cloaked people are that are speaking to the archivist right now or watching these holo recordings. It's not Luke and Leia. What if it's something crazy and it's like Rey and Finn, and this is like many years later? Like, we don't really know what time the story's being told because it's a hologram recording. I don't know. Let's keep going. It could be Luke and Cordelia. That's a good theory. We got to find out at the end of this issue, though. This is the 5th issue. She was alone. Luke and Leia. Nice. Nice. And look, she's got the saber. Oh, that's great. That story. It's almost too much to believe. I know, Leia, but the archivist was wrong, I think. Qi'ra didn't fail. Because of her actions, 2 of her agents, Bevelin and Melton, you remember them, brought us news of the second Death Star's construction. If they hadn't, we might not have known until it was completed. It could have changed everything. The rebellion might have been destroyed. And her syndicate war, it kept Palpatine occupied, gave our fleet time to regroup. Nothing happens in a vacuum. Everything touches everything else. Qi'ra saved the galaxy from the Sith, just not the way she thought she would. I just wish she'd come to us, Luke. I wish she'd lived to see us win. Like I said, we don't know that she's dead yet. But honestly, that's a really, really, good perspective to take on her attempt. Like, if it wasn't for her Crimson Dawn agents, they never would have been able to come up with the defense and attack that they had for the second Death Star in Return of the Jedi, sure. But also, the fleet was able to regroup because of this whole war that they were busy with. No, this is a really great way to fill in the gaps between the movies, honestly. I really appreciate what they've done here. Good job, Charles Soule. I wish she'd lived to see us win. Been confirmed that Emperor Palpatine was killed during a battle with Rebel Alliance forces in the Endor system. We're getting reports of significant Imperial losses incurred during the battle, including a massive space station in the sector. Across the galaxy, we're seeing spontaneous celebrations as... Damn right you are. This is a great shot, too. I love that the foreground is blue to show that they're in, the darkness. It just adds so much color to the frame, too. And also, I love getting the special edition shot of the statue falling. It's one of my favorite moments in that, and I know that's blasphemous to say because it's one of the late changes, but I really like that Coruscant shot. The Empire's gone. It's really over. Nice. There she is. She's getting the Bruce Wayne moment from the end of the one Batman where Michael Caine's at the restaurant. The Rebel Alliance did it. I can't believe it. They freed the galaxy. Qi'ra survived. Confirmed. The end. See, Qi'ra, like, clearly she's like depressed about this because she's still thinking inwardly about how I wish it was me that had done it. Oh my god, there's a Gungan right there, looking absolutely fucking hilarious. Let me get over there to him. I zoomed in too early. Oh no. I've lost all control. There you go. There you go. Gotta go down. There it is. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Oh man. He's so happy. We so free! The Empire's gone. Qi'ra is sad and dejected because she wanted the win to be hers, and she feels like she failed still, and I really think that she should adopt Luke Skywalker's way of considering it, and I doubt she ever will, because of who Qi'ra is and what her personality is. But this is fascinating. This confirms that she did not, in fact, die during the original trilogy, and she's still alive, at least in the Mandalorian era. So, like, Emilia Clarke, when are you showing up on Disney Plus? Here she is. She's still alive in this era. Like, proof. Alright. First it comes for the metal. And Empire 1 through 5 was excellent. Revelations, I don't believe I've read that one yet. And Han Solo and Chewie number 10 was also excellent. Alright, that was great. Crimson, Hidden Empire was a really cool arc. I'm excited to see what happens next. And I'm telling you, we have not seen the last of Qi'ra. There'll be more. There will be more Qi'ra. Oh, Rakonax, that's right, I did read Revelations. But because it was just a teaser, I totally, like, forgot about it. My bad. I'm sorry about that. Star Wars. A path forward that will change the galaxy. An escape from no space. A saber destroyed. That's right. Luke and the gang are currently trapped in no space. They have a semi-functional Nile Path engine, and they're on like a floating, hidden Kezerat convoy, which is now like a colony full of people, are run by a dude that's actually pretty chill, but clearly not about to let them leave. Yeah. This one's getting interesting. Let's see what happens next. Oh, wait. I did not stop to examine this cover. We got a red saber. That looks... Okay, that's Darth Vader's saber, and that's definitely Darth Vader's glove. What is going on here? From no space? They're going to have an encounter? No. What am I... I'm being a rookie here. I'm getting misled by the cover art. The cover art never is, like, accurate of what's going to happen in the comic. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Escape from no space. With nothing to do but sit in their quarters and think, Chewbacca came up with a plan to escape using the Nile Path engine. The plan was brought to Captain Blythe, who remained skeptical but offered support to help with retrieving the Path engine from the Rebels' ship, which was being attacked by kill droids, putting not only the Path engine in danger, but the Jedi text as well. In an effort to save both, Luke Skywalker rocketed off towards the ship to fight the droids, but was caught in their clutches, having his hand and lightsaber crushed. Another Charles Soule joint. Artist, Madabak Musabekov. Let's go. No space. The Great Hall of the Nile. Oh, damn. Just destroy the saber. Destroy the hand. Get that path engine over to the long beam, Chewbacca. We'll hold off the droids, but we need to get off this platform and get gone. I hope Skywalker found that blasted book you left in your ship, Holdo. He's a Jedi, Lando. He's probably having the time of his... Oh, no. Luke! Oh, look at that hand. That is gnarly. This fucking kill droid. Oh no. Gah, gruesome. Holdo, we have to get to Luke. Those droids will kill him. These droids will kill us, Lando. May the Force be with me. Stop. Stop! May the Force be with me. Whoa. Luke! Luke motherfucking Skywalker! Look at this! Incredible. Grah! I don't know how he's doing it, Chewie. But remind me never to get on Luke's bad side. Oh my god, and then the Jedi text just floats toward him? Yes. That was incredible. We haven't gotten an epic Luke moment in a while. And the artwork for this top panel here is so cool. I love the detail of like the stacked rocks of the surface of the planet. Really, really cool. The Qi'ra colony. You okay, Luke? That's Lando. You okay, Luke? I've never seen you do anything like that. Did you learn it from your book? I don't know, Lando. I need to think about it. Try to understand what happened. It was harder to reach the Force than it ever was. And then it all came rushing back, stronger than I've ever felt. It was frightening almost. Well, cheer up, buddy. You saved everyone's lives, and we got the Path Engine, and we got your book back. I know. You're right. It's just... there's something I know I have to do. And I have no idea if I'll be able to do it. That's true. That's true. The threat of facing Vader again is still looming over him. It's easy to forget that because so much time is taking place between 5 and 6, and we're going on so many adventures. But, like, yeah, last time he saw Vader, he cut his hand off of Cloud City. Like, it's still very fresh in his mind, and it's still looming over everything that he does. Surprise! We all made it back, and all in one piece. What are you talking about, Lando? No, you're not. Luke, what happened to your hand? Are you all right? One of the kill droids got a little too close, Leia. I'll be okay.
We can fix you up, Jedi. You're not the first in the Qi'ra colony to lose an appendage. We use salvage droid parts for prosthetics. Not pretty, but they work.
You can have an amazing claw or a grappling hook. Lucky. That would be pretty amazing, Forvin. But I think I'll wait to fix this until I get home.
Home? Does that mean... did you actually... you actually got it?
See for yourself, Captain Blythe. One Path Engine, as requested. Nice. Love a good crowd shot.
People of the Qi'ra, I bring you something we have not had in a very long time. Centuries. Hope.
Alright, I just want to look at this crowd shot for a second here. This is awesome. No, there's no Gungans though, unfortunately.
These brave news, Leia Organa, Luke Skywalker, Lando Calrissian, Amilyn Holdo, Chewbacca, and Lobot have risked their lives to bring us a treasure that will at long last allow us to escape no space and return to the galaxy we once called home. But just because we could leave this place does not necessarily mean we should.
Here it comes. See, I knew he was gonna do this shit.
Leia and Lando will tell us how we might be able to get out of here and what will be waiting for us when we do.
Thank you, Captain Blythe. Lando, why don't you start?
Sure thing, Leia. It's pretty simple. We brought you a working Nile Path engine. Your captain tells me you have navigation codes to make it work. We'll wire it into the lead ship of the convoy, and then my buddy Lobot over there, he's amazing, will get to work. He can link all the hyperdrives and all the other ships, so they'll all get the same nav info. We'll all get out together.
Once we do, we can offer you a home with our people, if you want it. Or you can go on your own way. You should know, though, that the larger galaxy is a challenging place. It is an empire ruled by a tyrant. Many live in fear, and a war of liberation rages. It will not be this way forever. But that is the galaxy you would be returning to.
Leia, that's not... we need to level with these people. We're the ones fighting that war of liberation Leia talked about. Or, whoops, wrong side. We're criminals. At least, you know, depending on who you ask. We're the ones fighting that war of liberation Leia talked about. The Empire is incredibly powerful, and odds are we're probably going to lose. The Emperor will have us all executed.
Our ship was destroyed. We can't get out of here without your help, and then we'll have to keep relying on you to get back to our fleet. Helping us could be bad for you. Everything he said is true. I didn't see it that way. I can sometimes be very focused about our cause. Freedom, no matter the cost. But you may disagree. And not just that, we came here for the fuel in your convoy. We're in a desperate situation. We're not going to take it. We wouldn't steal from you. But we'll need to trust each other. You should have the full truth.
I see. My people have a great deal to discuss. With all of this in mind, no space doesn't seem so bad.
Like, honestly, yeah, you didn't give him... It's not an amazing sales pitch. Hey there.
Hey, yourself.
Room for two? That was a pretty amazing thing you did back there. Based on your reputation, pretty out of character, too.
My reputation's a tool, Amelin. I use it. That's my thing. Doesn't mean it's who I am.
So who are you, Lando Calrissian?
We could stay here, you know. We don't even have to go back. Even if the others do. You and I could stay. Sounds nice, in a way. Quiet here. Uncomplicated. No reputations to maintain.
It does, in a way. Stay if you want, Lando. But if I can, I'm going back. I'm just getting started. I want more Holdo stories between now and The Last Jedi. Round her out more as a character.
Alright. My people and I have talked it through. We're gonna try and leave no space with you. Some of us, anyway.
Oh, okay.
But we have terms.
We're listening. Huh. Luke over here doing some practicing. Trying to, like, force pull this little piece of junk.
First off, some of us will stay here. We sent scouts over to the Great Hall. Looks like you didn't just get the path engine. You also cleared out all the kill droids. Yeah? All by himself? Guess the things they say about the Jedi are true.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Anyway, the Great Hall will be a good place for us to live. We can maintain our society, even grow. But some of us want to go back. The younger folks, mostly. You'll take them and help them set up. With you or wherever they want to go. You can take most of the fuel with you. We won't need so much here. One of our people will bring us back the path engine and the codes, so we Kezarats can travel in and out of no space as we choose. Just us. No one else. And you never tell anyone about this place. That's the deal. That's the offer. Are we agreed?
We are. Thank you, Captain Blythe. May the Force be with us.
Alright, Lobot. The last linkage is in place.
Man, look at this. Whew. It's like a floating Kowloon-walled city.
Let's hope this contraption holds together. This is gonna be one bumpy ride. I think we're good. If you're ready, then so are we. How are you feeling?
Honestly, excited. No living Kezarat has ever left no space.
No living Kezarat, huh? Well, hopefully today we'll change that.
Wait, hopefully. Do you think they're gonna make it, Captain?
Well, I sure hope so. But if they don't, we'll never know.
That is beautiful. This panel right here, that is absolutely beautiful. No Space has been cool. It's been real fun. I love how colorful it is in here. You'd think that No Space would be a black void with no stars, but it's the opposite. There's so much going on in the space. It just visually is so striking, and this is such a cool exit. The Nile Path engines, like, coming in and out of that is so much different than going to hyperspace. It looks so much cooler, and this just, yeah, no, this is awesome. Oh god, bumpy ride.
We can't survive this.
It's too late now. Direct hit. The linkages are coming apart! If we lose the connections, the other ships will be stuck here. I have to pull us out. But are we out of no space? What's gonna happen? I have absolutely no idea. Fuck. All of the linkages are coming untethered. The whole thing's just gonna float away like a jumble. Ah! Fuck. We okay, Emmeline? I wouldn't say that, no. But look at the stars, Leia. We're home. That was a bumpy-ass ride. Yes, the colorist absolutely needs a raise. Just for this panel right here alone. This is amazing. We're still flying 1/73rd of a colony. The Rebel Alliance fleet. Looks like the Kezarats were true to their word, giving up all that Tabana and coaxium to the Alliance. They could have sold it, but instead they're giving it to us. They're good people, and we'll put it to good use. Do you realize you just said us, Lando? Not you damn rebel fools, but us. Did I? Didn't even notice. Uh-huh. You know, Lando, I think maybe you're just getting started too. It's true. This is Lando is still like finding his footing within the Rebel Alliance, and like this is the beginning of the story that leads to General Lando, you know? And I think I'm kind of realizing now for the first time that means we're going to get the Battle of Tanab at some point in these arcs between now and the end of this chapter, you know? Yeah. That was awesome. And another new hand for Luke. Like, goddamn. Here we are again, huh? It could be worse, Luke. That droid could have crushed your other hand. Can I ask what happened out there? Lando and Holdo told me you did some pretty incredible things. Was it something you learned in your book? It's not the book, Leia. It's the Force. I can't explain it. It's like it's rippling. Like something hit it. I felt it when we were in no space. And now it's like waves on a beach. It comes in, it goes out, it comes in. When it's in, I'm stronger than I've ever been, to the point where I almost can't control it. And when it's out, I can't feel it at all. It's all I can think about. Wait. Do you think it's just you? You've told me that the Force touches everyone and everything. I think even I can feel what you mean. Maybe a little. Oh, bless you, Leia. But if ordinary people can feel it and Force sensitives can, much more strongly, doesn't that mean Vader and the Emperor are feeling it too? I mean, I suppose that makes sense, Leia. So they're just as distracted as you are. Luke, this could be our chance. I have to talk to Mon Mothma. Come find me as soon as you can. Well, she did her best at being like a supportive sister. And then as soon as he's like said something relevant to the rebels, she's like, oh shit, no, rebel leader mode. I gotta go do some rebel stuff. And he's like, oh, okay, good talk. Thanks, R2. I appreciate you trying to fix my lightsaber. There's only so much you can do. I'm going to have to face Darth Vader again. I know it. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need a new one of these. It's all crackled. He's got that damaged weapon tuning from the cartel market. To be continued. This was a killer issue as well. This was awesome. So my question is, are we about to build his legacy Return of the Jedi green saber, or are we going to go through yet another saber before we get there? Because this right here is saber number 2, so which makes the green saber either saber number 3 or potentially saber number 4 if he goes to another one before that, you know? He has the Jedi texts. He's having revelations about the Force and the way it interacts with him. He is pretty far along his journey towards wearing all black, rocking the saber and the glove. And I'm really enjoying the fact that we're on this journey right now. Like this is a progression of his character that I have wondered about and speculated about for years. I mean, all of the Legends books, I don't think anything really truly covers this period besides Shadows of the Empire by Steve Perry, and that does not really explore Luke's Jedi journey that much. That's a story about Han Solo, the underworld, Prince Shizor, and stuff like that. Lego Rob, yes, all of the current... So when Marvel first started releasing new canon comics, they started with book 1 in 2015. It was Skywalker Strikes, and it takes place right after 4, and they were filling in the gap between 4 and 5. And now that that is concluded, all of the current comics are filling in the gap between 5 and 6. So right now we are just before Return of the Jedi. Same with Hidden Empire, in fact. So Hidden Empire took place between 5 and 6 as well. Next, Star Wars 34. Yes, yes, the green. Is it the green Kyber crystal? Are we doing it? Ugh, I hope so. Fuck yes. Look at his face too. That's some passion. That's some rage. This has been excellent. This has been really, really cool. Also, look at the Dr. Aphra number 30 cover. Looking like some Frank Frazetta, like, sword and sorcery duel is about to go down. He force pushed her ass right out of her own body. He force pushed the Spark Eternal right out of her, and they didn't even, like, cross paths. It was amazing. Oh, that was great. Yeah, we got some great comics today. Thank you so much for watching, guys. That's all we've got for Comics with Katarn. If you did not catch the beginning of the stream where I read Hidden Empire, the 5th and final issue, don't worry, you can catch the replay on YouTube momentarily here. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.